Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a video to show you how to change the proximity sensor in the LG V10. So first of all, what you want to do is make sure your device is powered off, and go ahead and grab the phone and just start right down here in the charging port. You can just stick your thumb right in there and just pry up, and the back cover comes right off. To remove the battery, just put your thumbnail in the slot right here. You can just pick up and the battery comes out just like that. So if you have any SIM cards or memory cards, you want to remove them at this time as well. I'll include a link in the video description for any tools that I'm going to be using in this repair today, or any parts that I'm going to be replacing. Anything that I think might be helpful to you, I'll include links in the video description, so check them out there. Next, what we're going to want to do is use a Phillips screwdriver size 000. So if you do get a tool set, make sure that it has that size in it, 000. Then what we're going to do is remove all these screws all the way around the perimeter here. So there's actually 14 screws that you have to remove, and don't worry, they're all the same size, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. So next, what you want to do is remove this back part, and what I found that works pretty good is if you have something thin like a tweezers or something like this, and just carefully pry right in this little notch right here for this bottom part, and then you can use something, just carefully pull up on this. And then what I use is just like a plastic pry tool for this. For the prying part, I recommend something non-metallic. For the top here, if you go right in here and behind this little tab sticking up right here, you can get that pried up and started. And if you use like your plastic pry tool and get it started in this corner right here, you can just carefully pry up. Now be careful, the logic board is under here. You don't want to pry against that. You just want to kind of pick up is what you're doing. And then, so since this is coming loose, you can just kind of slide down this side. And you can kind of slide down this side too. There's just little clips in here holding this. And then this back part comes right off. So next what you want to do is you want to remove this connector right here. Just use like a plastic pry tool or something, or your fingernails if you don't have one. I would recommend not using metal on this. And then you can go ahead and remove the connector here for the headphone jack. And then we'll go up to the top here, remove this connector right here for the front facing camera. That lifts out easily, so you can just remove that. Otherwise I would just leave it. So next, to remove the logic board, the motherboard here, what you can do is just carefully start prying up here on this bottom part here. And you want to watch these different wires here that's holding it up. And then now that that's loose, what you can do is come over on this side right here. There's a clip right in here that we need to pry up on. And so what I found is if you just pry up here carefully on the top and slide down towards this clip is right in here particularly. And once that lets loose, then you should be able to just lift the whole board right out, just like that. To change the proximity sensor, which is located right here, what you want to do is there's this part and this part. So what you want to do is you want to have something sharp that you can slide under these contacts right here. It just has adhesive under it, so you want to be careful. And so you slide under there, then you want to carefully go over to one side, pop that one out of there, go over to this side and pop that one out of there. Then the whole part comes out just like that. So to reinstall, if your new part doesn't have these foam rubber pieces, you'll probably want to swap them over to your new part. And so if there's any film on the front here, on the adhesive, you want to peel it off. And just go ahead and set these down in here where they go. Set them right down. There's a peg here and a peg here that you have to line up. Make sure to line those up and press down, and you're all set. Next, we're going to grab the logic board. We're going to set it down, and we're going to get this part here started first. You got to watch the headphone jack and watch this wire. So we can just kind of set this down. So first, maybe so this stays, we'll reconnect this headphone jack right here. Then we'll reconnect this connector right here. So that you got those two in, let's turn this way and just push everything down there so it sits down nicely. Then we'll want to grab the front camera, set it down in there, reconnect that. So next, grab the back part, set it right down on here, and just start clipping it in everywhere. Just snaps in. Then go ahead and put your 14 screws in all the way around. So at this time, go ahead and install any SIM cards or memory cards that you want to install. Next, grab your battery, line the connectors up right here with these connectors right here. Just set it right down in there. Press down to reinstall your back cover. Just grab the back cover, set it right down on here. Just press down all the way around. Make sure it's snapped in all the way around top and bottom, and you're all set. Thanks for watching.